Welcome back to the White Time channel. Today, Foxing, You're My God. My pick.
That's
You
right.
you picked my pick. I had four options for you, genre-wise. This was the same exercise we did in the previous pick,
Really?
but this was in the emo category, being that they are a loosely emo overarching band.
Yeah.
This is I think this is their third studio album. Yes. They are a Ohio emo outfit. Started in
Oh,
2013 with Albatross, which is more Midwest emo-y, and then went to Dealer in 2015, which is a bit more ambient post-rocky, very pretty.
okay.
But Near My God is kind of the sweet spot right in the middle, where they have this kind of accessible indie rock emo fusion before they do their weird art pop and Draw Down the Moon, and then their masterpiece, self-titled in 2024, before they evaporated and no
They
longer
died?
play together. So
Oh, wow.
it's over. But the frontman is in another group as well called Smidley. They have a new album coming out.
Oh.
The lead single has Lucy Dacus on it, which
Oh,
is
wow.
interesting. So, but that's more of a very soft indie rock project compared to
Mm,
Foxing's output, which is also quite nice. But thought I'd give you
interesting.
this one. It's the most, I think, overarching of their sound, and easiest to get into. So, what were your first thoughts?
My first thoughts is that this album was pretty good. I don't know if I have like a lot of like glowing praise for
Mm,
it, but I did enjoy some songs. I think all in all, I think it does kind of like fall apart a little bit at the end.
yes.
um where I'm like the last four tracks, like I can't even tell you what any of them sound like, and I just listened to the whole
Hmm.
album. So I don't that's not a good sign. But the first like five tracks are pretty good, except for the first one, because I don't like that. This is my Nikes moment,
Ah, yes.
because when we did Blonde, you said you didn't like Nikes because it went
Hmm.
on too long. The vocal
Yeah.
whatever is going on there. I just don't like the double tracking where it's like one is like fine, it's like weird and low, and
Hmm.
then the other one is like him screeching into a microphone, and
Yes.
that's like my least favorite thing. So I always skip that one. I always start with
Okay.
slapstick, which is a good start, I
Hmm.
think. It's very, very nice. Um, yeah, I guess those are my initial thoughts before we start diving into individual tracks.
Okay. Yeah, I will say this is one of the most front-loaded albums I've ever heard. Um,
Yeah,
there's some good stuff on the back, but it's definitely more scarce when it comes to that. And that might be an
yeah,
issue with them in general because I feel like all their albums start freaking amazing and then they just kind of die out a little bit.
I see.
But this is their longest, I believe, too, at like almost an hour. So there is some trimming up that
Yeah.
definitely could have been done here. But yeah, it starts very strong. I find this one to be very replayable, which is why I go back to it a lot. I still think their self-titled obviously hits harder in every way, but this is a perfect medium point of like classic indie rock mixed with this kind of emo, which is
Yeah.
really nice. And I love his voice. We saw him live in 2024, last show before they destroyed themselves, or at
The
least
last show.
it was the last tour. But it was a
Wow.
fantastic tour. His voice is incredible live. They have a very, very good
Yeah.
presence, which is what I think got me into the group because I think the self-titled was a good album and I enjoyed it. But it wasn't until I saw them live where I was like, damn, these guys got sauce. And then I went back and kind of listened to a lot of the stuff.
Oh,
But yeah, what were your favorite tracks?
my favorite track is Near My God, to the surprise of absolutely nobody. That's definitely the hit on this album,
Hmm.
if there is a hit on this album. I doubt that this really charted, but um,
I don't even know what the most
yeah,
popular one is. So,
it is Near My God, but it's not like it's not by crazy
okay.
numbers. Near My God has 7.6 million.
Hmm.
Next up is the first track with 4.1 milli.
That makes sense.
So it's
Yeah.
like a 3 milli difference.
Hmm.
So it's like nothing.
Real.
if you think about it.
It's true.
But I like that. I do gotta say, I like Five Cups. I don't love Five Cups, but I like Five Cups.
Okay.
I think it doesn't do enough with its length.
Yeah, and the back part of it.
Yeah. It's a 9-minute song, and I don't write off 9-minute songs. Like Shit
Not
Talk by
anymore.
not anymore. Shit Talk by Sufjan Stevens is one of his best songs, and that's at least, is it like 8 minutes or something?
Something like that, yeah.
It's around there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm not some idiot that doesn't like long music. But I was just like, eh. It just kind of goes on a little bit
does,
too
yes.
long. But I guess my number 3 is Lich Prince.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Again, I don't know if I could tell you what it sounds like. This album was very difficult for me. I don't know why. Because it isn't like super, like, this isn't the Talk album or Godspeed or anything. It's not this like super challenging work. Like you said, it is pretty accessible. But for some reason, just like nothing really clicked except for Nearer My God.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. This is probably a me problem.
I,
But
yeah, I feel like it took me a little bit too, because I was like, I like bits and pieces of these songs, and then as I listened to it more, I'm
yeah,
like, okay, this feels more holistic to me now.
I see.
But I feel like it took me a bit longer than it probably should have, which again is
Mm.
weird because of how in your face a lot of this is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm kind of at too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like this like kind of music usually like I either get it or I don't. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'm like right in the middle
Yep.
and I'm just confused more than anything, I suppose.
Um, I guess Slapstick might be my favorite track. I really
It's a
like
nice one.
Slapstick. It's very good.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was written about Donald Trump until my girlfriend told me this weekend. But
That's
now
awesome.
looking back at the lyrics, I guess it makes sense. Kind of a first person POV situation.
Oh,
It's well written. It sounds really nice. I really enjoy Five Cups. The first half of it specifically is great. I think his harmonies there are fantastic.
yeah.
The atmosphere at the back end doesn't like bother me too much, but I do wish there was a little bit more done to it. I do feel it's a nice little like break in the action from the first 5 tracks, but at the same time, I don't know if it fully recovers for a while after it hits that ambient part in Five Cups. I don't think it's until
Mm.
Trapped in Dillard's that I'm like back in,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
I do enjoy that track being the more softer track that works. But I think the closer Lambert might be my third favorite. It has
Oh, okay.
the whole suite of starting slow and then building into this really nice grand statement at the end, which I really enjoy. I feel like that one isn't as like chorus reliant as a lot of these tracks are. I feel like if you love the
Yeah.
chorus on any of these songs, you're gonna really like the song. But if it doesn't work for you, then you're just gonna be like, I can skip this one because, you know, there's not too much going on in terms of evolution on some of these when it comes to choruses and stuff like that. But
Yeah. That's
yeah,
true.
I feel like Slapstick, Fives, Cups, and Lambert are my top. But I will give a shout
Okay.
out to Trapped in Dillard's, and I think Bastardizer as well is also pretty nice.
That one's pretty good. That might be like my favorite of the last half.
Yeah. What
That
did you
that just
hate?
I hated. Well, I already said I don't like the first track.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the only one that I like actively don't like.
Okay.
Is just Grand Paradise. Again, I don't know. I can't tell you what it sounds like because I always skip it. I think I maybe have listened to it twice all the way
Mm-hmm.
through, and then I'm like, I think I'm good. Um, but yeah, I don't think like none of these other tracks are standing out to me as being especially bad.
Okay.
So I don't like Grand Paradise, even though it is the second most streamed song,
Mm-hmm.
which is surprising to all the Jerry heads in the audience.
You're a big popularity guy.
I am.
Follow the crowd.
That's me. I love doing what everyone else is doing.
Famously on this channel.
Yep. Those are my worst tracks.
Okay.
One.
Mine are next to each other. I think Crown Candy is still one that like I don't remember what it sounds like, and I've listened to this album over a dozen times. I feel like, and I still can't pick out a discerning moment from there. And I personally don't like Won't Drown. I feel like that one is too chorus heavy, where it does repeat itself a bit too much.
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be an issue if the album wasn't an hour long. I think if you took out like, I think Heartbeats is my other least favorite one. If you take out Heartbeats, Crown Candy, and Won't Drown, I think this album is nearly flawless almost when it comes to that. Because I
Mm.
feel like those do really fill up that back half, and it kind of drags a little bit until you get to like a Bastardizer or a Lambert. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are my least favorites. I will say Game Shark is a little 21 Pilots-y at points with
Oh,
the
really?
fast paced, like I'm going crazy kind of lyrical style, which I'm not too into, but I do love
Yeah,
how it goes into Nearer My God. So
that's true.
it's still fun. So that's the reason it's not in my worst tracks.
Man, I just played a clip of Game Shark, and I'm not going to be able to
Yes.
to separate
Yeah.
that from quirky 21
Everything
Pilots.
else is great, but like I think Game Shark just it goes over the line that they're trying not to cross a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd change my opinion if I heard it live because all these songs go so much harder live. But you know,
Not anymore. They're
not
dead.
anymore. They're dead. What was your favorite moment or best moment?
My favorite moment is when Game Shark ends, and then it's just the big ah!
Yeah.
scream into the near my God, which is pretty awesome. It would probably be a good soundbite,
True.
just the opening
That's your
syllable of
Discord
that.
opening.
That would be good. Ah! I don't even remember what the first lyric is. Does anybody want me at all?
It's probably that.
It took me a long time to understand that's what he was saying. I had to look up the lyrics. I'm like, oh, that's what he's saying. He also says something about a dog. I'm like, why are you talking about a dog in
This
this
is the
song?
horse album. The
This
dog
is the
album was the
horse.
first one.
That's right. They got a little twisted.
It's just building a
It-
lore.
are they going for like the Four Horsemen thing? Is that what the theme of this album
I
is?
it's like what I've heard, I'm not the foxing expert in this household, but this is a
Okay.
more like look back at like being raised Catholic and the weird traumas and things that come with that.
Oh,
So I'm sure
okay.
there's some meaning like that
Oh,
attached. But
yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's a sick ass cover. So
I think it's nice.
I think all
Yeah.
their covers are pretty nice.
I would agree with that. I like all of them.
Um,
What about you?
I think my best moment is just the first 6 tracks. This thing starts
That's
strong. It just gets you in there, and then
that's
every
not a
song
moment.
like is pretty unique at that point, and it all goes hard, and it's just a great time.
That's true.
Yeah,
It do go hard.
it do go hard, and then you kind of fizzle out at the end of 5 cups, but you get me back later. It's just I don't need heartbeats to be there, but all good.
It's all
I don't
good.
know if you're gonna have any hot takes
I
besides
don't know
not liking the
anything
first
about
track, maybe.
maybe, I guess. I don't know. Cause this is very like not my scene. So I don't know what the consensus is. I guess I would be more interested to I might listen to the Dog album
Yes.
because I think that would be more like I do as I've gotten older for some reason. I've gotten more into Midwest emo sounds. Not so much like actually listening to Midwest emo like straight. I like having it mixed in. It's a good mixer,
Yes.
if you will. Um, and so maybe I would like that a little bit more. I don't know. I'll
Yeah,
check it out.
it is more straightforward Midwest emo. I think The Medic is like one of their best songs. And
Okay.
that's like Foxing's song, I feel like, if anybody were to be kind of aware of them,
Mm,
which is very
okay.
good. It is definitely more screamy, it's definitely more emo-y straight up, but there's still some very good moments. It also has like the cool Midwest emo thing where someone's screaming and then you have the prettiest little guitar picked riff that you have, like that kind of classic Midwest emo
I
thing.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if I have
Okay.
any hot takes either. This also isn't really my scene. I feel like I'm kind of a tourist in this lane, but I'm like getting
Oh,
into it because I do think this band has a lot to offer, and I think the Smidley project as well is very nice. I feel like you'd enjoy his last album on there as well, and the
nice.
upcoming one with Lucy Dacus. I don't know how those two
Oh,
like linked up because I think he was opening for Lucy at a couple of stops, and all of a sudden like she's featured on the album, so it's very
oh,
interesting.
interesting.
But yeah, I don't know what hot take I could have here. I do like this album a lot. I still think the self-titled kind of improves on everything here in a more artistic and daring way, I would say. I mean, this feels like a
Sure.
2018 album, and that's not a bad thing. I don't think it's aged poorly, but
No.
I do love the self-titled as being this like self-destructive force that it is with the insane noise rock stuff that they added. But I honestly feel like you would like a lot of their output just in general. There's some very pretty songs on Dealer as well. I think I only chose this over Dealer because Dealer does get very kind of post rocky towards the end where it gets a little bit too floaty. You can get lost. This one's more of a punchy album, but
I see.
yeah, I don't think I have any hot takes, so
No hot takes.
no hot takes. But did you have any other thoughts, closing thoughts, remarks, opinions?
Um, my closing thoughts. I think that even though like I wasn't like super into it, I think it's still worth listening to.
Hmm.
I can see this being appealing to a whole lot more people that
Yes.
just aren't me. Um, yeah, because I've been getting into like weirdo country and weird folk stuff.
Hmm.
We're not gonna do any of that next. Spoilers, I guess. But maybe in the future we might be getting some weird ass shit that's gonna
Hell
be
yeah.
covered here,
Hmm.
which would be pretty awesome.
Yeah. I like to mix it up.
Maybe.
I like to keep you on your toes and put you in uncomfortable waters at pretty much all every time.
Yeah, that's pretty much everyone here picks.
Yep. I'm trying to like find a spark into a new new lane, a new neural pathway, which I think is going to fail more and more because as we get older, we're going to be less open to whatever new sounds enter our ears.
Yeah, you know they say that, but we're in our 20s, so I don't think that it's
Yeah, I
gonna
don't think
happen
it's that
anytime
severe
soon.
yet. I'm still getting into new stuff, but
I love music.
me too. That's why we do this.
Really? I thought we did this for the
We
fame.
did this for the cash.
Oh boy.
What do we
What
do
did you say
next?
your closing thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like I kind of summed it up before.
Okay.
I've been listening to this a lot, so I'm probably going to move to one of their other albums since I think this has run its course for me.
Mm,
But
that's probably a good
I'm glad I
idea.
brought it to the table.
Yes, me too. I have a game, a riddle
Ooh,
for
I
you,
love games and riddles.
or I don't know if it's either of those,
Joke is
but
trick.
you have three choices. They're all animals.
Oh, yes.
It might have to do with the artist name.
Okay.
Maybe it's the album cover.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the name of the album.
Okay.
But you have three animals ahead of you. One is a fox, one is a horse, and one is a
It's this
cat.
album.
It's not this album.
It's got
A
a fox
different
and a horse in it.
it's a different horse.
Okay. I think it'd be cute if we kept with the horse theme.
Okay. Want to do a horse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next, we are doing Band of Horses, Cease to
Oh.
Begin.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe we'll revisit the fox and the cat later.
Yes.
But yes, it's true. We're going to be doing the 2007 cult sensation Cease to Begin by Band of Horses.
This is good. This is good.
This is kind of funny because the last pick I did was Iron and Wine,
Mm-hmm.
and the lead singer of Band of Horses just released a collab EP with Iron and Wine.
Great.
That was the covers. They did a bunch of covers, um, and the album cover is a little guy mooning in a van, which is pretty awesome.
Hell yeah.
But I listened to this album quite a while ago, uh, many moons ago, and I really, really like this album. I just started revisiting it
Hmm.
about a week ago. And I'm like, man, I forgot how good this album is. Why haven't we done it on the show? So I decided to bring it to the show. And I'm also doing this because I need to know where to go next because I tried doing Everything All the Time, which is like the more known Band of Horses album,
Hmm.
and I didn't like it.
Okay.
So I need help, and I'm bringing it to the show.
Please help. Yeah, I feel like
Please
I've
help
I've
me.
definitely heard of Band of Horses, but I don't think I've heard a song.
You are going to like it.
Good.
That's all I'll say.
I like everything. I like everybody.
No, yeah, that is true. You're more prone to liking most everything, but I think that you are going to love this
Ooh,
album.
okay,
Actually,
okay.
I'll throw that in
All right.
there. So,
Big talk, big talk.
what can I
We'll
say?
see.
I like to gamble.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a gambler.
A bit of a gambler. We're not doing Kenny Rogers, though.
We're not. That was the cat option. Just kidding.
Just kidding. Unless
I don't.
he
I've
won't
never
review it.
listened to a Kenny Rogers album.
I don't think I have either. I've heard like
I
3 Kenny
have the
Rogers
Gambler.
songs.
I have the Gambler on vinyl.
Okay.
It's a good cover, but I've never listened to the album.
Sometimes you buy a record because the cover's good and it has one song on it that you liked. So,
That is exactly why I bought the Gambler for $1.
or you buy the Best of Bread like I did, and then 4 or 5 years later you open it and realize that they didn't put the Best of Bread disc in the vinyl, and then you're
Wait,
sad.
there was a trick?
It was the Joker's trick.
What
It was
the
a,
hell?
It was a
Wait, what
different
was in
Bread
it?
album. It's the worst day
That's
of my
crazy.
life. I had it sealed unopened since like 2021, and I finally opened it,
And it's the
and
wrong
it's not
one.
even the Best of Bread.
That's crazy. How does that even happen?
I don't know. I guess I didn't check well enough in the record store 5 years ago.
But it was sealed.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a discussion for another day.
it is. It is. It was a sad day, but
That is.
it's not a sad day when you're listening and watching our podcasts and other shows and channels and things.
That's right. That was a great transition.
Thank you.
We have so many other shows that you can enjoy and like and listen. Our first one is Boy Time Podcast that we do. We talk about a hit film or other.
Hmm.
It's really whatever the hell we want.
It's most
So
likely a hit
that's
film.
it's most likely a hit film, but who knows? Maybe in the future we'll talk about Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get that desperate. Uh,
Whenever views are bad, you got to go crawling to the Assassin's Creed community.
yep. I also have another show with my dear mother called Love the Mom, where we talk about hit films, but it's very different. Talk about different kinds of films there.
Okay.
Most recently, we did Before Midnight, finally finishing the trilogy. Next up is I watched it yesterday, and it's a gross 70s movie, and I don't think my mom knew that it was a
Ooh.
gross 70s movie. It was like, okay, we watched Slapshot, which is a hockey movie starring Paul Newman, the ranch man himself. But it looks like it was shot by the guy who did Cannibal Holocaust. And I'm like, why? Why does it look like this? It's a very gross movie too. So, yuck. But if you
Icky.
want to watch us talk about it, I think it'll be a good show. I know our show about Moonstruck was very good. I think that was the best episode we've ever done was when we did Moonstruck.
Okay.
So be sure to go back and watch that one too.
Yeah. Or if you want to watch gaming,
I love gaming.
go to the Boytime Gaming channel.
We're about to do gaming right now.
We're about to game right now.
Get some footage.
Yeah, get some footage, and then you can watch that footage on the Boytime Gaming channel in 2 to 4 weeks.
Whoa! I wonder if something that we record after this is going to be in a video. And wouldn't that be fun?
It's like a 47% chance of that happening.
That's amazing. I'll take those odds.
And we
'Cause I
always
think
reference the frickin' video we record before we play games, and then it's always difficult because I can't include those very niche references to whatever we just talked about because nobody
that's
will
true.
understand the through line. But it's funny.
We do always do that. It's fine. Okay, so those are our shows.
That's
What
it.
are all the shows?
Yeah, we
What's
physically can't do any more content for you.
no, no. I'm doing my best as it is. I think I have 2 episodes of Love the Mom in the can. I'm just really hedging my bets that I'll get them done before this episode comes out.
Okay. Well, you got 2 weeks for this to come out, so you got 2 weeks.
Okay, good. And we are recording the Slapshot episode tomorrow. So I'm
Yep.
going to have 3 in the can. So
Yes.
that's not great.
Backlog.
But that's fine. It's fine.
We're doing hard
Gonna
labor to get you this content.
That's right. It's tough being us.
It's tough being a YouTuber hobbyist while having
It's
a
tough
real
being a
job.
white guy
It's tough
online.
being a white guy online. So much scrutiny. Everybody's so mad all the time.
Everybody's so mad. Like, why aren't you gay? It's like, I don't know. I've been
You need
asking
to have
myself those
something.
same questions.
What's your special quirk?
I don't know. I don't have one.
I don't either.